Ever found yourself swept off your feet by someone who seems almost too good to be true? They're showering you with compliments, attention, affection, so much that it's overwhelming. It feels incredible at first, right? But then something shifts. Suddenly, all that affection turns into control, manipulation, and maybe even emotional coldness. This phenomenon is what's known as love bombing, and it's often a tactic used by people with narcissistic or manipulative tendencies. But can you actually become resistant to love bombing? Let's dive into this fascinating topic and find out. What is love bombing really? Love bombing isn't just intense affection, it's a calculated strategy. A love bomber will quickly engulf you in what feels like an ideal romance, making you feel special and adored. They may lavish you with gifts, constant messages, compliments, and deep conversations, all to establish a strong connection. But while healthy relationships take time to grow, a love bomber wants to accelerate intimacy. Why? Because they're creating a sense of dependency. In time, this heightened attention can transform into something else. You may start feeling suffocated or anxious when they don't show the same level of attention they once did. This intense shift can lead to confusion, self-doubt, and insecurity, keeping you bound to their approval. So how can you protect yourself from this emotional trap? Step 1. Develop self-awareness. The first step to becoming love bomb resistant is developing a solid sense of self-awareness. Self-awareness allows you to recognize your needs, values, and boundaries, helping you detect when someone might be trying to manipulate your emotions. To build self-awareness, try journaling about your thoughts and emotions regularly. Reflect on past relationships to identify any patterns of behavior you might have fallen for. Ask yourself why certain behaviors attracted you and if there were red flags you overlooked. When you understand your own emotional landscape, you're less likely to fall for exaggerated displays of affection designed to make you feel dependent. Step 2. Understand healthy versus unhealthy attention. It's natural to feel good when someone shows interest in you, but it's important to differentiate between genuine affection and attention that feels excessive. Healthy relationships grow organically, with consistent, balanced affection over time. In contrast, love bombers often give affection that feels extreme, almost as if they're trying too hard. One way to distinguish healthy attention is to observe the pace of the relationship. If someone wants to rush into commitment or constantly demands reassurance, it might be a sign of love bombing. True love and affection come with patience and respect for boundaries. Trust your instincts if the attention feels overwhelming or too good to be true. Step 3. Set and communicate boundaries. One of the most effective defenses against love bombing is setting and clearly communicating your boundaries. Boundaries aren't meant to push people away. They're there to protect your well-being and to keep relationships healthy. Be upfront about the pace you're comfortable with in relationships. Let the other person know you need time to build trust and a connection. Don't be afraid to say no to constant messages, spontaneous plans, or other behaviors that make you feel pressured. By enforcing your boundaries early on, you'll be able to gauge the other person's reaction. A respectful partner will understand, while a love bomber might try to push back or guilt trip you. Step 4. Watch out for red flags when it comes to love bombing. There are certain telltale signs you can watch out for. Some of the most common red flags include excessive compliments. Compliments can be a wonderful part of a relationship, but love bombers often use flattery to an extreme degree. They might constantly call you the best, say they've never met anyone like you, or make grand declarations about how you're meant to be. Rapid pace of the relationship. Love bombers try to move the relationship forward quickly, often talking about big commitments like moving in together or even marriage very early on. This is their way of securing a strong emotional hold on you before you've had a chance to think it through. Inconsistent behavior. A love bomber may start with intense attention, but quickly switch to being distant, moody, or even emotionally abusive. This inconsistency can leave you feeling confused and desperate to fix things. Isolation tactics. If someone is trying to keep you away from friends or family or suggests that you don't need anyone but them, take it as a major red flag. This tactic is often used to make you dependent on them for support. Learning to recognize these behaviors can help you avoid falling for manipulative tactics. If any of these signs appear, take a step back and evaluate the relationship. Step 5. Trust your gut. Your instincts are powerful tools in helping you sense danger, even when you're not consciously aware of it. Often, love bombers will give you a feeling that something isn't quite right, even if you can't put your finger on it. Trust that feeling. If you feel overwhelmed, confused, or suspicious, give yourself permission to slow down or step back. Remind yourself that if a relationship is right for you, it will progress at a pace that feels comfortable. Don't dismiss your inner voice. It's there to guide and protect you. Step 6. Build strong support networks. Having a strong support network of friends and family can help you stay grounded and objective about your relationships. Manipulators often thrive on isolating you, so staying connected to people you trust can help provide perspective if you're unsure about someone's behavior. Check in regularly with close friends or family members about your relationship. They can often see red flags you might overlook. When someone is love-bombing you, they may try to convince you that only they truly understand you, but loved ones who know you well can remind you of who you are and help you maintain perspective. Step 7. Learn to love yourself. First, at the root of love, bombing is the desire to make you emotionally dependent. However, if you genuinely love and value yourself, you're less likely to need the excessive validation that a love bomber offers. Self-love involves recognizing your worth, regardless of how others treat you. Engage in activities that make you feel fulfilled and practice self-compassion. Celebrate your achievements and forgive yourself for any past mistakes. By fostering self-love, you build a strong foundation that prevents others from manipulating you into dependence. Step 8. Know when to walk away. Finally, if you recognize love bombing in your relationship and realize it's affecting your mental well-being, don't be afraid to walk away. It can be challenging, especially if you've invested emotionally, but your peace and happiness are more important. Leaving a manipulative relationship may feel like a loss initially, but it opens the door to healthier connections in the future. Remember that you deserve a relationship based on mutual respect, trust, and genuine affection. Becoming love bomb resistant doesn't mean you won't ever fall for someone's charm again. It simply means you're equipped with the tools and awareness to identify manipulative behaviors and protect yourself from emotional harm. When you're self-aware, assertive, and in tune with your instincts, you'll be better prepared to enjoy a relationship that truly respects and values you. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe for more insights on emotional health and relationships, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next upload. Remember, you deserve love that's healthy, genuine, and empowering.